Yeah, I stay humble, but sometimes you gotta flex. Just not on each other, leave some room for the next. I got too much ice, no more room on my neck. You ain't heard nothing, this is only 10%. You ain't heard nothing, man, I'm sorry for the wait. Boy, this is an album, don't you call this one a tape. R.I.P. Sad Frosty, got the crib up by the lake. This hit gon' last forever, bumpin' 2028.
Whoa, what's going on? Welcome back to Casual on Camera. Hey, today we got Taylor Swift Lover album. Shout out to Ines Costa from Patreon for submitting this. I have her 2 tours done. Reputation Tour in 1989. Those are up on Patreon and will not be on YouTube. So if you want to see those are exclusive to Patreon. But this, y'all know I gotta show y'all the album. I can't leave this a Patreon exclusive. So I started the video and everything. I was like, what's up? Thank you for being on the Patreon, all of that. And I was like, wait, I'm in the middle of the first track, 20 seconds in. I'm looking at it right now, 20 seconds. And I'm like, wait, I'm tripping. This is going on YouTube. So I did my little intro. Look, I didn't even comb my beard out or anything. I didn't mess with my hair. I just got straight out the shower. I don't know if y'all can really tell because it don't look that different from how I normally look. But I wasn't even prepared to do a YouTube video. But here we are. So I don't want to waste no time. Let's get straight. Oh, I just dropped a new song. By the time you see in this video, I dropped a song on August 19th. You heard it in the beginning. If you skip to the beginning, go back and listen to the song. It just dropped. It's hot. That's me. It's not just a random intro song. That's me. So go check that out if you want to support your boy in something else as well as this channel. But track number 1 is I Forgot That You Existed.
How many days did I spend thinking about how you did me wrong, wrong, wrong? Lived in the shade you were throwing till all of my sunshine was gone, gone, gone. I forgot that you got out some popcorn as soon as my rep started going down, down, down. Laughed on the schoolyard as soon as I tripped up and hit the ground, ground, ground. And I would have stuck around for ya. It isn't love, it isn't hate, it's just indifference. I forgot that you sent me a clear message, taught me some hard lessons. I just forget what they were. It's all just a blur.
I feel like this song, I mean, it's a cool little intro, nothing too crazy. It's not one of those big major songs, but it's just like a little, you know, I'm chilling. I forgot that you existed. I'm not really worried about you. Like, you know, it's like a very nonchalant type of song. And maybe that was intentional, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip over that one. But if it came on, I wouldn't trip. I just wouldn't go to put it on. Track number 2 is Cruel Summer. Okay, that song was a little more booming. I like that song. I bet that was on the radio. You can feel it. Track 3 is Lover, self-titled.
We made the rules, and there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about you, dear. We could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place. We make the call. Where you go, can we always be this close? Forever and ever. Take me out and take me home. Forever and ever. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? With every guitar string scar on my hand, I take this magnetic force of a
Hey, you know what? I want to try something right quick. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, check this out. I know you're probably confused, like, whoa, what's going on? So I got my girl this projector thing for our room the other day, and this joint tight. But the only problem is if I turn the light on, watch, you can't really see it. So I'm not going to do the video like this, but whenever a song it has this mood, we're going to go ahead and turn it on. How about that? Since I just brought it out, we're going to do the next song like this, which is The Man. But let me talk about Lover right quick. Lover, it was an interesting track to put at track 3. It almost sounds like an end of the album type of song, so I'm really surprised about that. It felt like a slower song, especially coming from Cruel Summer. I thought it was interesting, but it was solid though. I liked that it was different, and I liked it. Next track is, I'm gonna let Lover lead into The Man.
I would be complex, I would be cool. They'd say I played the field before I found someone to commit to. And that would be okay for me to do. Every conquest I had made would make me more of a boss to you. I'd be a fearless leader, I'd be an alpha type. When everyone believes ya, what's that like? I'm so sick of running as fast as I can. And they would toast to me, let the players play. I'd be just like Leo in Saint-Tropez. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can. Wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. Bringing in dollars and getting bitches and models. And it's all good if you're bad, and it's okay if you're mad. Cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. I'd be the man. I'd be the man.
Okay, so this vibe was definitely not for that song. That song was a little more hype, and I liked it. It was it was booming. I like that track. Yeah, so this is a little experiment. Let me turn the light back on. If y'all like that vibe, you could kind of see it with the light on, but you can see the stars a little bit with the light on, but that's not really, unless I move. Nah, that's not even worth it. So let me turn it off, and then if something happens, like if a vibe comes up, I'm gonna put it back on. But I don't want to do it too much this video, just in case it's a bad idea. I was thinking maybe I could raise the brightness like after I record on those dark parts, and we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but that was just a little test. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Track number 5 is The Archer.
Easy let go. I jump from the train. I ride off alone. I never grew up. It's getting so old. Help me hold on to you. I've been the archer. I've been the prey.
This is the vibe, right?
And I cut off my nose just to spite my face. And I hate my reflection for years and years. They see right through me, they see right through. Can you see right through me? They see right through. I've been the prey. Who could ever leave me, darling? But who could stay? Who could stay?
Another solid track, and again, it fits the vibe. I put it on blue so it stays on blue. Again, let me know if y'all like this vibe, and should I move it to the middle? Let's see. But I'm blocking it if I put it there, so. But at least all the stars cover. I don't know. I feel like Michael Jackson. I wanna rock. Hold on. I wanna rock with you all night. So y'all let me know if this. I'm not gonna use this no more in the video. I need y'all to let me know. Oh yeah, do it for songs that's really that vibe. Do it sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. I would never do a whole video like this unless I could somehow get a light on my face, which I might be able to get from. Ooh, when I load up, because I have everything on dark mode on my computer, but when I load up Google, ooh, it's pretty white. We might get, if I could turn the brightness down. Whoa. Hey, can we vibe like this? Nah, hold on. Would y'all watch a whole video like this? I would have to move this though. All right, would y'all like a whole video like this? Probably not, huh? Let me just turn this off. It's too much. But I really do want y'all to put some input on that. I need to know. I don't remember if I talked about The Archer or not as a track, but it definitely fit the vibe of the projector thing we had popping off. So I like that track for sure. Nice vibe. Track 6 is I Think He Knows. I'm not gonna use it no more in this video, I promise.
I think he knows his footprints on the sidewalk lead to where I can't stop. Go there every night. He got that boyish look that I like in a man. I am an architect, I'm drawing up the plans. It's like I'm 17, nobody understands. No one understands. He got my heartbeat skipping down 16th Avenue. I mean, wanna see what's under that attitude. I am an architect, I'm drawing up the plans. He's so obsessed with me and boy I understand. Boy I understand. He got my heartbeat skipping down 16th Avenue. I think he knows. Heartbeat skipping down 16th Avenue. I mean, wanna see what's under that attitude. I want you, that's my soul. I ain't gotta tell him.
That song, I don't know. I felt like something was missing. I feel like the hook wasn't that big. I mean, it don't have to be big. I feel like it wasn't full. I feel like it was real light. You know what I mean? I did like when she started doing the ad libs in the back, and that was kind of helping it for me. But that, especially that first hook, it was really kind of dry. Not her delivery, but there was nothing behind it to give it more life. You know, that's how I felt about that. It's not a bad song, though. I'm not mad at it. Track 7, Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. Hey, I don't really know how I'm feeling about the album. Like, I'm not really retaining. I think the light was distracting me. I feel like I'm not retaining information. You know how in school where you just learn something for the test and then you forget it? I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. So I do remember Cruel Summer and Lover and The Man. You know what? And The Archer. Okay, I remember. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. I'm really relaxed right now. That's what it is.
No cameras catch my pageant smile. I counted days, I counted miles. Heartbreak Prince, it's so sad. We paint the town blue. Voted most likely to run away with you. My team is losing, battered and bruising. To see you there, to see you there. And now the storm is coming by. You and me, that's my whole world. They whisper in the hallway, she's a bad, bad girl. The whole school is rolling fake dice. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And I don't want you to, I don't really wanna, 'cause nobody's gonna. You should come home. And I don't want you to, I don't really wanna, that someday we're gonna. It's you and me, that's my whole world. They whisper in the hallway, she's a bad, bad girl.
You know what I think it is for me? I think that I've been listening to so much Taylor Swift lately. It's like, if I'm going to listen to her, it got to be something so different from everything that I've heard. And I mean, this is because Reputation tour was 2017, 1989 tour was 2015. This is 2019. By the way, this came out August 23rd. So that means the 3-year anniversary is coming up real soon for this album. Well, it's probably already passed by the time I upload this. I don't know. But I think that since I've been watching those 2 tours, and I did the Reputation album right before that, and I just did a Tim McGraw music video, like I've been consuming so much Taylor, I think that I'm just like, okay, I kind of feel like nothing's moving me here. It's good songs, but it's like nothing's like, ooh, jumping out, you know? I think that's what it is. Because these tracks are fine. Like this Miss Americana, The Heartbreak Prince, it's a nice vibe. I would rock it, but I'm not rushing to add it to my playlist or rushing to, you know, bump it. I don't know. I'm gonna just let this play into the next track, which is Paper Rings. If you're enjoying the video so far, go ahead and leave a like. Run it up. Show love for Taylor. I know y'all love Taylor. Also subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't know if you skipped it, but I do have the 1989 tour and the Reputation tour on Patreon right now exclusively. That will not be posted on YouTube. Exclusively. It's only $1 to watch all of it. So go check it out. Also, I just dropped a song August 19th. I know it's probably way past August 19th by the time you're seeing this video, but new song out, and I will play you a preview of it right now.
Let's do it. Yeah, I stay humble, but sometimes you gotta flex. Just not on each other, leave some room for the next. I got too much ice, no more room on my neck. You ain't heard nothing, this is only 10%. You ain't heard nothing, man, I'm sorry for the wait. Boy, this is an album, don't you call this one a tape. R.I.P. Sad Frosty, got the crib up by the lake. This hit gon' last forever, bumpin' 2028. Hey.
If you're rocking with that preview, go ahead, listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube. I'm on all that. Your boy Official, check me out. But let's continue through the album. Like I said, I'm going to let track 7 lead into track 8, which is Paper Rings.
The wine is cold like the shoulder that I gave you in the street. Cat and mouse for a month or 2 or 3. Now I wake up in the night and watch you breathe. You're the one I want. In the winter in the icy outdoor pool. When you jumped in first, I went in too. I'm with you, even if it makes me blue. Which takes me back to the color that we painted your brother's wall. Diane, you're the one I want. I hate accidents except when we went from friends to this our home. That's right, Diane, you're the one I want. It's two, I want you.
I'm not really feeling this song. It's not bad at all. It's just really not my vibe. I'm not feeling this track at all. Hold on. Let me.
Dreary Monday. Shiny things, but I picture.
Nah, it's just, I don't know the pace of it, and then just how, I don't know how to even describe it. I just know that I'm not vibing with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip over that one. Track 9 is Cornelia Street.
I rent a place on Cornelia Street. I sit casually in the car. That's the kind of heartbreak time could never mend. I never walk Cornelia Street again. And baby, I get mystified by how this city screams your name, but never ends. I never walk Cornelia Street again. That's the kind of heartbreak time could never mend. Barefoot in the kitchen, sacred new beginnings that became my religion. Listen, never walk Cornelia Street again. Oh, never again. And baby, I get mystified by how this city screams your name.
Again, another solid track from Taylor, but it's like something I've already heard, which is normally not an issue for me as long as it's good. And I mean, sometimes I get tired of the same old thing, but a lot of the times it's fine. Like if I'm used to that from you and I'm vibing with it, it's fine. But like I said, I've been consuming so much Taylor content. I'm still feeling that vibe. But we're gonna keep it going. Track 10 is Death by a Thousand Cuts. The only song that I really just wasn't vibing with at all was Paper Rings. Everything else is solid. I could let it run, but it's like, it's a lot of Taylor going on over here right now. And I didn't even think that until I started the album. I was like, more Taylor? Okay, fine. But then it's like, okay, it's just like a long continuation of what I've already heard. That's what it's feeling like. Hold on.
Saying goodbye is death by a thousand cuts. Flashbacks waking me up. I get drunk, but it's not enough. Cause the morning comes and you're not my baby. I ask the traffic lights if it'll be alright. They say I don't know. And what once was ours is no one's now. I see you everywhere. The only thing we share is this small town. It's okay when it's
hips, my body, my love. Tryna find a part of me that you didn't touch. Gave up on me like I was a bad drug. Now I'm searching for signs in a haunted club. Our songs, our films, united we stand. Our country, guess it was a lawless land. My time, my wine, my spirit, my trust. Tryna find a part of me you didn't take.
Hey.
Up. Give you too much, but it wasn't enough. But I'll be alright, it's just 1,000 cuts. It's okay when it's not. No, it's not. It's death by 1,000 cuts. I don't know.
Hey, I was feeling that one. That's on the playlist. I feel like that one was really different. Like the instrumentation was different. How she came in on it. Actually, how she came in on it wasn't too different, but the instrumentation really separated itself from the rest of the album, in my opinion. Hey, that's okay. Track 11 is London Boy. Uh-oh.
London.
Hey.
I love my hometown as much as Motown. I love SoCal. And you know I love Springsteen, faded blue jeans, Tennessee whiskey. You know I love a London boy. I enjoy walking Camden, walking in the afternoon. He likes my American smile like a child when our eyes meet. Darling, I fancy you. Stick with me, I'm your queen like a Tennessee. Stella McCartney on the heat. Just wanna be with you. Wanna be with you.
Nah, this song is also not my vibe. In a similar way that I feel about Paper Rings, this one is very too. It's kind of giving me how I felt about Summer Avril Lavigne's very teen boppy sounding songs. This one is a little too teeny boppy for me. Sometimes it can get to me. Like I feel like I don't know about you, but I'm feeling. I feel like 22 is a very boppy type of song, but I could bump that. This one is just not doing it for me at all. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that one. Track 12 is Soon You'll Get Better featuring The Chicks. Okay, feature.
The buttons of my coat were tangled in my hair. In doctor's office lighting, I didn't tell you I was scared. Ooh, soon you'll get better. Ooh, soon you'll get better. Ooh, you'll get better soon.
Hey.
I'll say to you, ooh, soon you'll get better. Ooh, soon you'll get better. Ooh, you'll get better soon. 'Cause you have to. And I hate to make this all about me. But who am I supposed to talk to? What? Ooh, soon you'll get better. Ooh, soon you'll get better. Ooh, you'll get better soon. 'Cause you have to.
Hold on, I got something for this part.
Get better soon. 'Cause you have to.
They told me to get better. 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 Hey, I'm not sure if the Chicks were playing the guitar or they did backing vocals. I didn't really catch what they did in the song, but it's hot. Track 12 is in my playlist. I needed that. Hey, I'm going. Usually I would have stopped by now. I think that kind of falling back and working on my album kind of gave me some rejuvenation to listen to projects all the way through. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to finish this in one listen, but if you're on YouTube, whether I finish it in one listen or not, you're going to see both parts. But if you're watching this on Patreon, like Ines Costa, shout out to you again for suggesting this. It might be split up, but right now I got the energy for the whole album. So let's keep it going while I got it. False God. It was also, we slowed it down on track 12, really slow. I doubt the rest of these tracks are going to be slow. So I guess the pace is going to go back and forth, which I'm fine with. Let's see. Track 13, False God.
We were crazy to think that this could work. Remember how I said I'd die for you?
First Thought, featuring The Weeknd, Need It.
Staring out the window like I'm not your favorite town. I'm New York City. I still do it for you, babe. They all warned us about times. We'd still worship this Allah. We'd still worship this Allah.
I'm liking this.
We'd still worship this Allah.
Hey,
But we can patch it up good. Make confessions and we're begging for forgiveness. Got the wine for you. But we might just get away with it. Religions in your lips. Even if it's a false god, we'd still worship this Allah.
hey, I like that track. I don't know what's going on, but I'm starting to like these. Well, except London Boy. I'm starting to like these tracks a lot on the second half. And you know who else could have been on there besides The Weeknd? Halsey. They gave me a lot of Halsey vibes. Well, not a lot, certain parts. But I like that. That's a nice vibe. Should have had the lights on for that one. The projector on for that one. Track 14 is You Need to Calm Down. Rule number 1, guys. Do not tell your girl to calm down when she's hot. I'm telling you, you will regret it.
It's 7 a.m. Say it in the street, that's a knockout. But you say it in a tweet, that's a cop out. And I'm just like, hey, are you okay? And I ain't trying to mess with your self-expression, but I've learned a lesson that stressing and obsessing about somebody else is no fun.
Hey,
So you need to calm down.
okay. I was thinking that this song sounds familiar. I've definitely heard this song. Maybe I heard it watching one of the tours. I'm not sure. But I've definitely heard this song. So we're going to go ahead and pass over it. And I do like it. That's hard. I like that. Track 15 is Afterglow.
But no, fighting with a true love. It's boxing with no gloves. Chemistry till it blows up, till there's no us. Why'd I have to break what I love so much? I don't wanna lose this with you. I need to say, hey, it's on me. Just don't go.
Hey,
Maybe in the afterglow. Oh, I lived like an island, punished you with silence, went off like sirens. Don't walk away, I need to say, hey, it's on me, in my head. I'm the one who burned it. I need to say, hey, it's on me, in my head. I'm the one who burned us down, but it's not what I meant.
I say, meet me at the Afterglow. Hey, that song, I had to put it on the playlist. Another nice vibe. I feel like I haven't had in-depth detail on how I feel about each individual track. Again, it's due to the so much consumption of Taylor Swift music lately. But also, I think that's the main thing, to be honest. I'm not even going to dive in on that. Let's just keep it going. Love that track. Now, track 16 is Me featuring Brendan Urie. I did hear the song when it first came out. I don't remember it, so I'm going to let it play. If I remember too much of it, we'll skip over it. If I don't, I'll let it play, and then I'll let you know if I like it now.
Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, I promise that you'll never find another like me. I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me.
No, I tend to make it about me. I know you never get just what you see, but I will never bore you, baby.
We had that
that you'll never find another like me. I'm the only one of me. Let me keep you company.
Hey, this for sure going on the playlist. There's no way that this is the same song that I... Do they have another song together? I gotta look it up. Yeah, maybe at the time I just wasn't trying to vibe with this style of music, but this is bumping to me. I'm rocking with it now.
Strike the band of 1, 2, 3.
You can't stop us without me.
You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you.
And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.
Okay, that was jamming. There was one part of the song that I started to feel like that part's a little corny, but the rest of it is too fire to pass up. It's on the playlist. Hey, I made it through an 18 track. I mean, we got 2 tracks left, but I'm gonna make it through an 18 track album. When was the last time I done that, y'all? Track 17. Hey, if you enjoying the video so far, I know I said this already, but you might have missed it. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you knew we're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. And don't forget Taylor Swift 1989, Taylor Swift Reputation Tour. Both of those tours are on my Patreon. It's only $1. Go check it out, and it will not be coming to YouTube, so it's a Patreon exclusive. All right, track 17 is Nice to Have a Friend.
Up on the roof, sun sinks down.
Hey.
No curfew.
Hey.
20 questions.
Hey.
We tell the truth.
Hey.
You've been stressed out
Hey.
lately, yeah, me too.
Hey.
Something gave
Hey.
you the nerve
Hey.
to touch my hand.
Hey.
It's nice to have a friend. It's nice to have a friend. It's nice to have a friend.
I don't know what it is about the second half, or maybe it just took me a while to get into it, but I'm vibing with this. It's Nice to Have a Friend was an interesting change of not pace, but it didn't have a lot of instrumentation. It was just doom, doom, doom. It's just the piano, really, for the most part, and she was sliding on it. So, hey, can't be mad at that. We made it to the final track. I really think that falling back on YouTube for a while kind of like re-sparked something in me, because y'all know me. I'll be splitting up this album for sure. But hey, we made it. This last track is like 5 minutes, so I hate that, but it's the last track. So track 18 is Daylight.
That I've crossed unforgiven. I'll tell you the truth, but never. Maybe you ran with the wolves and refused to settle down. Maybe I've stormed out of every single room in this town, threw out our cloaks and our daggers because it's morning now. It's brighter now. Now I don't wanna look at anything else now that I saw you. Like daylight, like daylight, like daylight, daylight. I don't wanna look at anything else now that I saw you. I can never look away. And I don't wanna think of anything else now that I thought of you. Things will never be the same. I've been sleeping so long in a 20-year dark night.
I want to be defined by the things that I love, not the things I hate.
You are what you love. You are what you love. Hey. Perfect way to close out the album. And let's talk about the songs that I have on my playlist. Death by a Thousand Cuts, Soon You'll Get Better, Afterglow, and Me, all on the second half of the album. Literally starting on, there's 18 tracks total, and starting on track 10 is when I started putting things on my playlist. But the whole album is solid. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. I already said it. Why the first half was kind of weird for me. I've been consuming so much Taylor. We're not gonna dive into that. Let me bring up the album cover right now before I forget. Boom, here's the album cover. 10 out of 10. It's beautiful. The background, I mean, it's simple. It's just clouds, but the way that it's like pink and blue, but then Lover is pink, but her outfit is blue highlighted by pink. It's like it's super coordinated, but not in a corny way, in like a perfect, smooth, natural way. It just looks soft and it looks loving and peaceful and yet fun and vibrant. It's like a lot of things. It's like art. It's like somebody painted that almost, you know. I love it. 10 out of 10. Oh, I forgot to say, I also feel like it fits the vibe of the tracks. Not all of them, because I mean, it's nearly impossible because there's 18 of them. But especially the slower ones and the ones that's kind of got a beat to them, but they're not too crazy. Those really fit the album cover. Yo, we listened to 18 tracks in a row. It's been so long since I've done that. I'm proud of myself. And I guess I need to start going easy on myself because I do so much when it's YouTube or music or whatever. I kind of burn myself out and I start to, I don't know, because I used to always finish the album. Like, one time I did 3 albums in one day. Now I would never do that. Literally never do that. But I finished this album. Hey, I'm proud of myself. I ain't gonna lie. But this video is probably going on long enough. So if you enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like, run it up for more. Taylor, shout out to Ines Costa again from Patreon for suggesting this album. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get to 5K subscribers. We need that. And like I said earlier, I dropped a song August 19th. It's a new song, so go check it out. I'm about to play a preview of it at the end of this video if you're interested, so stay tuned. But that's all I gotta say. So it's been your boy Casual on Camera. I'm out.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I stay humble, but sometimes you gotta flex. Just not on each other, leave some room for the next. I got too much ice, no more room on my neck. You ain't heard nothing, this is only 10%. You ain't heard nothing, man, I'm sorry for the wait. Boy, this is an album, don't you call this one a tape. R.I.P. Sad Frosty, caught the crib up by the lake. This hit gon' last forever, bumpin' 2020. Hey, I didn't came too far just to go back. I got too much talent, so you know I'm finna show that. Hey, this next line might get blowback. You ain't living life if you only posting throwbacks. Hey, I said what I said. These kids is doing anything to put themselves ahead. I can't hear your comments if your mind put you to bed. Powers in the tongue, watch what you say, you'll end up dead. Death row, death row, death row, death row. Please stop all that talking crazy and just worry about your cheese. I just bought a mansion and it came with 10 keys. Max volume just hit 200,000 streams. Ballin's on his way to 40. When I hit a million, I'ma put that joint all on my story. Gliding like a raven, but I stay up in the house like Corey. Ain't no books to check. I'm already free like Marlon Rory. Already free, so let's do it. Yeah, I stay humble, but sometimes you gotta flex. Just not on each other, leave some room for the next. I got too much ice, no more room on my neck. You ain't heard nothing, this is only 10%. You ain't heard nothing, man, I'm sorry for the wait. Boy, this is an album, don't you call this one a tape. R.I.P. Sad Frosty, caught the crib up by the lake. This hit gon' last forever, bumpin' 2028. Bumpin' 2028, I said, bumpin' 2028, I said, bumpin' 2028. This hit gon' last forever, bumpin' 2028. Been gone too long, but I'm back now. I'm up front, can't back down.